On the 26th of November 2008, Islamic terrorists from Pakistan began a series of coordinated attacks across the city of Mumbai. Over 4 days, there were 12 attacks, killing 175 people. Their first target was the Taj Mahal Palace hotel. But before they got there, they stopped off at a cafe that had been operating for well over 100 years, Leopold's cafe. They threw grenades in, they sprayed people with bullets. They spent a minute and a half inside the cafe shooting random people. In an act of defiance, the cafe opened just 4 days later, but was closed down again by police who were fearful of a second attack. The cafe is still operating now, and unlike the Taj Mahal that repaired all the damage, it still has some of the old bullet holes and some of the damage that was caused by the terrorists. I'm going to go there for my morning coffee now to see a little bit of Mumbai's tragic history, and also eat some beans on toast. Oh, that's interesting, baked beans on toast. They look spicy. These are bullet holes. Yeah. The excitement was short-lived as soon as they brought the beans and toast to my table. I might as well just order the curry. Not good. And to be honest, looking at the menu, that place is really expensive. Just like a veg curry is like nearly 600 rupees. I've been paying about 150, 180, something like that. Bit of a tourist trap, but I knew it was going to be. But I wanted to go and check it out anyway. And now, being as the monsoon seems to have held off a little bit, I'm going to the beach. Made it to Marine Drive then. Wow, very nice. And just up there is the beach. I'm going to head up that way. This is the Arabian Sea. I mentioned earlier about the monsoon. My last vlog, right at the end, I got on a bus and got off the bus and the weather changed dramatically. It was hot and sunny, and then I got off the bus, it was absolutely pissed it down, and it's pissed it down ever since for the last 2 days. And right on cue, it's just starting now. Apparently we're in the start of the monsoon. So July experiences, here we go, look at this, 27 days of absolute belting rain, and I've just got caught in it now. Well, I'm not taking any chances. I didn't even think I still had this. I thought I'd got rid of it, but I found it in the bottom of my backpack. And yeah, I didn't think that I'd be using this again. I bought this in Pi. Bloody hell. Maybe not far from a year ago. It's very strange when Indian people ask for a selfie. And, you know, I stop and pose and we have a selfie. What is even stranger though is when they ask for a selfie and then you realise that they want you to take it on your phone. They're not interested in having one of you, they want you to have one of them, which is bizarre. The problem with having to wear this is it's still 30 degrees, so I'm just going to get soaked with sweat. So I might as well just get soaked with the rain. Decided against that. Sod that. It's way too warm in there. There's a lovely breeze coming in from the Arabian Sea. I thought a nice stroll up Marine Drive next to the sea would be a pleasant way to spend the afternoon. I was wrong. It's basically been like this for about 25 minutes. Total shithole. Finally reached the beach, and I just had to stop off to get some drinks, and I had heard that it was really extortionate here, but it's not really. I just paid 40 for a Coke. It's a little bit smaller than what I normally buy, but for 40. A big bottle of water for 20 as well, so it's a pretty decent price. And here we are then. It's not the most beautiful beach I've been on, to be honest. but it's okay. It's a nice place to sit and chill out. Hopefully the rain will stay away while I'm here. Yeah, and just relax for a while. Before I head off to my next destination, which is a big shoe. Just come across this viewing gallery, which I wasn't aware of. Nice views over the beach and the Arabian Sea. Now literally just before reaching here, when I left the beach, I've just thrown up everywhere. I don't know whether it's because I just chugged down loads of coke and then loads of water, or whether it was them beans, combination of the two. Yeah, I feel a bit dodgy today. Don't know whether it's the climate. Yeah, it's taking me out of my list today. Might have to cut it short and just go back to the hostel and chill. Can't be doing too much more climbing. Oh, one of the random things in Mumbai is this shoe. Well, this is the hanging gardens then. Not a great deal to look at, to be honest. I think it might just be me feeling a bit rough, so I think I'm going to end today. Go and get a bus and get back to my hostel. I feel weird, so it's pointless battling through and trying to do some exploring when I'm not feeling up to it. What I would give for a passion fruit ice smoothie right now. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely shit myself then. Look at this. Can't see it now. Where was it? Inside the room. Oh right. Bloody hell! Frightened me to death. Well, that will it bite? Bite? The snake, would it like bite? Yeah. Well, there's me not feeling well, so I'm making my way home and then come across a bloody massive snake. Jesus. Well, it's safe to say that my time in Mumbai has not gone entirely as I would have hoped. The last time I was filming was 7 days ago, and since then we've had the arrival of the monsoon, which I should have known about, to be honest. But not just that, I came down with the dreaded Delhi belly. In fact, it was worse than Delhi belly. I think I got food poisoning. The first night I was literally up on the toilet every 5-10 minutes. I was burping sulphur, I was bloated, I had stomach cramps. It was just the worst. Now it has slowly improved over the past few days. I went and bought some Norflox from the chemist. One of the good things about India is you don't need a prescription for anything. You just go to the chemist and they just sell you whatever it is that you need. So I've been getting better, but not been confident enough to leave the hostel because I always needed to be within seconds of a toilet. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare this past week. Although it has been nice to just chill out and relax, but I've wanted to get out and about and see Mumbai because my first impressions of it is that it's a really cool city, and I think it probably would be my favourite city in India. And I've just not seen any of it. But I've extended and extended, so I'm feeling a little brave today. I think I can risk at least walking a short distance away from the hostel. I've not had a beer in over a week, which is the longest I've gone in years. I've not had a coffee in about 5 days. Everything I've eaten has come from delivery. pizzas, hot dogs, lamb Chinese noodles, even breakfast. Everything has been delivered into the hostel. So let's see how today goes. It's now about 1 o'clock. My body clock's all over the place, but yeah, I think I'm brave enough to at least venture out and go and buy some waffles or some pancakes. I've just had the most chocolatey pancakes I think I've ever had in my life. This place is called 99 Pancakes, and they were absolutely delicious, but unfortunately they had no coffee. So that's my next stop, is to go and get a coffee. I did walk past the place just down here called Zen Cafe. This is a really cool area, this, because not only have they got really nice coffee shops and little cafes, but they've also got the typical street food places. Here you can get veg biryani and masala rice, veg pulao. This looks pretty nice here. Chicken curry, egg curry. It's all hands in. I've just made it to Horniman Circle Square, which is surrounded by all the major banks, and apparently this used to be Asia's first stock exchange, I think. There's a park in the middle of the, I mean, it says it's a square, but it's a circle really. It's a circular park in the middle. So looks like there's some work going on, but we can have a look. The rain started again. Oh bloody hell, it is a bit of a mess. I've wandered up to something called the Bollard Estate, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's got quite a lot of reviews on Google, and apparently there's a lot of movies made here. They use this as kind of the setting for a lot of the Bollywood movies that are made in Mumbai. And during the weekend it says the streets turn into markets and vintage cars. I can't see any sign of that. Anyway, we'll have a wander around, see if we can find anything interesting. Very popular restaurant. This area definitely dates back to when the British ruled in India. And it's very strange because it's very busy. There's loads of people parked, there's tons of taxis. I can't actually find anything happening. Oh, look at this, the Mumbai State Central Library and Town Hall, 1804. And for such an official building, look at the actual lettering. It's just been painted on. It's my last day in the Colaba district of Mumbai, and check the weather out. Weather's absolutely beautiful today, no sign of any rain. So I had planned to jump on a bus and go and visit a whole new district, but it's been a bit of a disaster, to be honest, because not only did I get up ridiculously late, but I've just been waiting at the bus stop for the number 83, and the buses that were flying past all in Hindi, the numbers, so I couldn't tell what was the number 83 or not. And it's really frustrating because if you look at the shops, look, we have stockists of laminates, electrical and aluminium, metals and metals. Over here we have burgers and pizzas. Everything is in English except the bus numbers, which is really, really helpful when you're a tourist or a traveller. So it looks like that idea has been knocked on the head. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with my last day in Colaba. I've really enjoyed my time in Colaba despite the illness and the monsoon. The monsoon seems to have held off a little bit for the past 2 or 3 days. It's barely rained the last couple of days, and today it's absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of street art down here. This is the first time I've been as far down as this. It looks like they're building a new metro line. Wow, to connect Colaba to Bandra. That would be useful for me tomorrow, because that's where I'm heading. It seems a bit strange that the metro doesn't cover the whole city. Well, it looks like that's all about to change. Photo. True India style, this. So not only have I not been able to go up to the other district because all the buses are in Hindi, but I've just come to the entrance of the park, which is tucked away in the corner, and to find it locked. Security guys did come back in 15 minutes, so I've just sat and waited, come back, it's still locked, and now he said 3 PM, which is another half an hour. So I'm sacking it off, I'm not sitting around half an hour just to go in the bloody park. So yeah, it's a bit of a disaster today. It's nice though. I enjoy Mumbai, I enjoy this area, Colaba. It's very nice. I mean, not this particular part of Colaba because this is all construction, but we'll get back on the main road, head towards the Arabian Sea, and maybe head back to the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, because I have found out that you can actually go in the lobby and have a look. So yeah, let's go and do that. This area is full of seafood markets, and there's tons of street art around here. It's literally 10-15 minutes walk from my hostel, and I've not seen any of this. Whiffs a bit, but that's to be expected in a seafood market. Look at this. How are you doing?
Very fine.
Okay.
What is your name?
Scott.
Very fine name.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Shankar.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
My friend Giroud.
You have all kinds of fish.
Come here. Come. You want picture?
Huh? We have a
want
picture?
Yes.
This is a video.
Yes.
Well, it's lively around here. Wow, look at this. So they're sorting out all the fish. Look at this, bloody hell. They're sorting out all the fish as it comes in, and all the scraps. You can see all the birds are waiting for all the scraps. Huge. It's so friendly, the people of Mumbai. Just walking down the street and the guy is genuinely concerned that not only do I have a hotel to stay in, but I have a good supply of the finest hashish. Very considerate of him. Made it to the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, and I'm going to see if I can just walk in and see what it looks like in the lobby. Now, I clearly don't look like someone who can afford to stay there. But well, let's see what happens. They can only tell me to bugger off. Well, I've actually made it inside. It does say it doesn't allow filming, so I'm going to have to be discreet. But we can have a walk around anyway. Don't think you'll be able to haggle in these shops. We have Rolex and Fabergé eggs. Bit out of my budget. just walked past a couple of restaurants expecting them to be really, really expensive, and they're not that bad actually. Something like a vegetable curry cost about 600, which is, you know, I've seen that in restaurants on the street. This art gallery. Wow. So this hotel was actually built 21 years before the Gateway of India, which makes it the first harbour landmark in Mumbai. It's the first hotel to have electricity, the hotel where independent India's first speech was made, Mumbai's first ever licensed bar, the first man on the moon and the first African American US president has stayed in this hotel. Really glad that I looked online to find out that you could actually visit this hotel. There's quite a lot to look at. It's art galleries and shops, and it's very clean and it smells very nice. And this is the public toilets. We even have hand sanitizer and moisturiser, and even a couch. I've seen a few stalls in the markets that are selling these books, the copies of books for like 150, and I'd heard that there was like a corner where it's just all bookshops, and I've just come across it by accident. Check all this out. Wow. It feels like for the first time today it's going to absolutely hammer it down. Now, conveniently, I'm just 30 seconds away from the place where I've been coming for my alcoholic needs. Just up here on the left, I think, I hope. So it's about 5 o'clock. That's a good time. Sit down and have some lovely kingfisher. Right, I've just been to my favourite little dive bar in Mumbai and had 4 kingfishers, and now I've come to a place called, I forget what it's called, I think it's called Bombay or something like that. Wow, that's quick. Beautiful, thank you. Well, the food's come immediately, I wasn't expecting that. So we have a beef boona. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I played in the Bangkok boona for 10 years, so boona is my favourite dish in England. There's nothing like that here. But yeah, so boona and beef. So we've got a half rice and we've got some roti coming as well, so let's get into this. And that's it for my time in the Colaba district of Mumbai. I'm now heading up to the Bandra West district. It's going to be a bus, a train and another bus to get there. It's not the greatest day to be travelling, to be honest, but hopefully I won't be out in the elements for too long. Let's see how this goes. I need the 103 to take me to Churchgate station. That's the first leg of the journey done. What would have taken me 24 minutes had I walked has taken me 50 minutes on a bus. Waiting around for 25 minutes and then the traffic and the rain, but who wants to walk in this? So they do have automatic printing machines, but it doesn't take cash. It doesn't take card, it just takes these Indian things that obviously no foreigners got. So I don't even have to buy a bloody ticket. Here we are. I have my ticket, and apparently trains from platform 1 and 2 go to Bandra. Of course, there's nothing on the train that actually tells you this. So I'm just going to be asking someone, like I did last time, and yeah, well, they told me wrong. Second class is this? I'll just ask somebody on here. Does this go to Bandra? Bandra. Bandra, yeah? Thank you. This should take about 20 minutes, so it's not that busy. I've got a seat, which is good. So, Bandra, here we come.